Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another Wednesday night of the CJ High School Football Report. We got another big night for you as we get set for week number 9 of the high school football season. Got some good district games, got a lot of games with seeding implications, but we've got 3 monster games on the schedule. Putting top teams together. You got Pulaski County Southwestern, Hazard, Pikeville, and the third one escapes me, but we do have 3 games. It's a big week for everybody because next week is the last week of the regular season, and so everything will be coming to a close, and it should be a lot of fun. Let's go ahead and dive right in as fast as we can, as we'll start with the RPIs this week. Now we're going to start with the AP poll first of all. This will probably be the last AP poll updated. There may be one more next week, but after that, then it will be, after the playoffs start, it will be who's ever left in the poll. So, but we did have a little bit of movement. Here they are. At number 10 is the Sayre Spartans. Number 9, the Hazard Bulldogs. Number 8, the Williamsburg Yellow Jackets, surviving a scare from the Pineville Mountain Lions on Friday night. Bishop Brosser, number 7. 6, Newport Central Catholic. 5 is Bethlehem. 4, Russellville. 3, Raceland. Big game with Paintsville on Friday night. Kentucky Country Day, number 2, and the Pikeville Panthers at number 1. Teams that received votes this week were Paintsville and Louisville Holy Cross. 2A, you had a tie for number 9 between Owensboro Catholic and Murray. Number 8 was Caldwell County. 7 was West Carter. 6 was Danville. 5, Greene County. 4, Middlesboro. 3, Mayfield. Number 2, Beechwood. And the number 1 team in Class A football, 2A football, is Lexington Christian Academy, LCA. Teams that received votes this week were Emerson County, Hancock County, Walton Verona, and Metcalf all received votes to be in. Class 3A. Number 10, the Tomcats of Ashland Blazer. Lawrence County drops to number 9. Belfry, number 8. Bell County, number 7. Russell, number 6. Mercer, number 5. Number 4, Union County. 3, the Scotties of Glasgow. Number 2, Bardstown. And the number 1 team still, the Christian Academy Louisville Centenarians. Teams that received votes this week were Taylor County, East Carter, Adair, Estill County, and Paducah Tillman. 4A, it was tie for number 9 between Logan County and Spencer County. Number 8 was Scott. Number 7 was Franklin County. Number 6 was Letcher Central. Number 5 was Central of Louisville. 4 is Lexington Catholic. Number 3 is Johnson Central. Number 2, Boyle County. And number 1 is the Red Hounds of Corbin. Teams that received votes this week were Holmes, Bourbon County, Hopkinsville, Rowland County, and Warren East. 5A, number 10 was Pulaski County. Number 9, Scott County. 8, Cooper. 7, Graves County. 6, Covington Catholic. 5, Southwestern. 4, Wolford County. 3, Owensboro. Number 2, South Warren. And number 1 is Frederick Douglass. And folks, this team is for real. If you ain't seen them play, I thought, Grant Crossley would give them a pretty decent game. It wasn't close. And Frederick Douglass is for real, folks. Teams that received votes were Highlands, Great Crossing, Bowling Green, Greenwood. And 6A, number 10, Bullitt East. 9, Ballard. 8 was Madison Central. A tie for 6 between Davies County and Ryle. Bryan Station 5. Number 4 is Trinity. 3 is DuPont Manual. 2 is St. X. And number 1 is Mail. And Apollo was the only team to receive votes this week. So, probably get one more updated AP poll, and that will be next week. And then after that, it will be the same AP poll for the rest of the season because it will be over. The playoffs will be here not this coming Friday night, because the next Friday night is going to be week 10. So Should be some good football. Let's get into the AP poll this week. What's the movement? But I think it's right there. In Class A football, the number one RPI belongs to the Russellville. Number 2, Pikeville. Number 3, Kentucky Country Day. 4 was Raceland. 5, Bishop Brosser. 6, Bethlehem. 7, Sayre. Number 8, the Hazard Bulldogs. 9, Newport Central Catholic. And number 10 was Emesis. Our mountain teams, their RPIs this week: Williamsburg at number 12, Betsy Lane 13, Paintsville 15, Pineville 18, Harlan 25, Phelps 27, and Lincoln 30. I was a little occupied there because I just saw a breaking news. The Leslie County Lady Eagle volleyball team are the district champions this year. They just won the district title in volleyball. We're going to beat Prairie Central tonight, I believe. I'll look that up in just a moment. But Leslie County has won the 2021 54th District Volleyball Tournament. So we'll get more to that in just a moment. 2A RPIs this week: Lexington Christians, number 1, Beechwood, number 2, Mayfield, number 3, Greene County, number 4, West Carter, number 5, Middlesboro, 6, Danville, 7, Hancock County, 8, Caldwell County, 9, and Butler County, 10. Our mountain teams is Martin County, 16, Shelby Valley, 17, Somerset, 22, 23, Breathitt County, 25, Morgan County, Prestonsburg, 27, Leslie County, 31, East Ridge, 32, and Knott County Central, 34. 3A, it's Glasgow, number 1, Christian Academy in Louisville, 2, Bardstown, 3, Union County, 4, Mercer County, 5, East Carter, 6, Taylor County, 7, Bell County, 8, Ashland, 9, and Russell, number 10. Now, our mountain teams in the RPI, it was Lawrence County, 11, Rochester County, 13, Belfry, 14, Estill County, 15, Montgomery County, 20, McCreary Central, 33, Pike Central, 34, Floyd Central, 35, and Powell County, 36. 4A team is Boyle County, number 1, Lexington Christian or Catholic, number 2, Corbin, number 3, Lexington Letcher Central, 4, Logan County, 5, Central, 6, Johnson Central, 7, Rowland County, 8, number 9 is Franklin County, and number 10 is Spencer County. Our mountain teams: Perry Central, 16, Knox Central, 17, Wayne County, 25, 26 is Clay County, and number 34 is Harlan County. Number 5A, Wilford County is the number 1 RPI. Frederick Douglass is 2. Owensboro 3. St. Warren 4. South Warren 4. Graves County 5. Southwestern 6. Covington Catholic 7. Cooper 8. Pulaski County 9. And Scott County number 10. And our 3 mountain teams in 5A: North Laurel number 12. Whitley County 29. South Laurel number 36. In 6A, it was St. X 1, Male 2, Bryan Station 3. Number 4 is Madison Central, Bull East 5, Rouse 6, Davies County 7, DuPont Manual 8, Owen County 9, and Apollo 10. Now, we did also tell you on the show Sunday night, and William told me about this because I was not aware. The RPI will be done with after next season. We're going to go back to the old way we used to do it, playing for the district championship in the regular season. In the playoffs, you will play your cross-town district for the regional. So going back to the old format, and I'm tickled to death that we won't have to read these RPIs no more after this year. So got one more year of those, and we're going to dive right in back to the old way it used to be. All right, my top 25 this week. Didn't have a lot of movement. Only had one team fall out. That was a great crossing, but we replaced them with a new team, and with 2 teams actually entered for the first time. Number 25 is Madison Central, the Indians. Number 24, Ashland Blazer. 23, Raceland for the first time. Ballard at 22, DuPont Manual 21, number 20, Lexington Catholic, Pikeville, number 19, 18, Bryan Station, 17, Russellville, Scott County, 16, Kentucky Country Day, 15, Woodford County 14, Covington Catholic 13, Christian Academy out of Louisville 12, Owensboro 11, Johnson Central 10, South Warren 9, Boyle County 8, St. X 7, Corbin 6, 5, Mayfield, LCA 4, Beechwood 3, Frederick Douglass 2, and the number one team in my top 25 this week. They've been there for most all year, Mail the Bulldogs. All right, scoreboard from last week. Had a lot, well, some good games, and we had the blowout. So that's what you anticipate getting into week 8 and 9, because that's towards the end of district play. So here we go. Bryan Station 42, Oldham County 21, was Covington Catholic 8, Highland 7, Davies County 38, Henderson County 17, Frederick Douglass 38, Great Crossing 7, Glasgow 31, Taylor County 20. It was Lexington Catholic 48, Bourbon County 35, Madison Central 43, George Rogers Clark 7, Paul Lawrence Dunbar 45, Henry Clay 24, was Russell 17, Ashland 14, Ryle 13, Dixie Heights 12. It was St. Mary's of St. Louis 22, Trinity 19, Tates Creek 42, Lafayette 6. It was West Jessamine 34, Madison Southern 28, and Woodford County 64, Collins 21. It only had 2 COVID games canceled. One of them was Powell and Floyd Central. The other one was Fairdale and Iroquois. So, I mean, we're getting to a point now where we're not having hardly any cancellations because of COVID. And that's good. Mountain scoreboard from last week. We got Bath County 21, Peaburg 20. That was a big win for Bath County because that might get them a playoff spot. They had to have a little help this week, but right now that hurt Peaburg. That was a tough loss for them too. Breathitt County 62, North County Central 24. It was Estill County 36, Garrett County 20. Harlan 46, Lane Camp 22. Was Knox Central 21, Wayne County 10. Big road win for the Panthers. They got back in the win column and pretty much put them in there for a home playoff game in the first round. They got to finish up Lincoln County this week. They do that, they'll get the home playoff game, and they would host Lincoln County 2 weeks. Again, let's see. Lexington Christian 63, Somerset 13, Magoffin County 76, Pike Central 54. No, this was not a basketball game, folks. This was a football game. They scored. I mean, it was unbelievable the amount of offense. Over 1,000 yards of total offense by both teams. And, John talked about it on the show the other night, how this game was just miraculously, what a game. Nicholas County 62, Jackson County 12. And there was Paintsville 56, Betsy Lane 14, Rockcastle County 56, McCreary Central 12, Shelby Valley 60, East Ridge 12. West Carter 35, Martin County 14. That was a little surprising there. I thought it'd be a lot closer game. And Williamsburg 21, Pineville 13. Good effort by Jason Chappell and the Pineville Mountain Lions. There's a good chance that game could happen again. And then Jenkins had to forfeit to Floyd Central. Then Floyd Central tried to pick up a game with Powell County. Unfortunately, COVID struck them, and Powell County couldn't play. So that's what happened there. Well, good friend Derek watching. Also, Robert Brock says, "Love the show, CJ. I've been watching, and when I can, keep up the great job, CJ." Thank you, Robert. Robert's a great guy. Good man. And Ryan's also watching. Apologize to Ryan because they tried to call the other night, and our internet kicked. Finally, I got it back. I need to remind people though, when we're doing the call-in show on Sunday nights, if you don't get through the first time, call again. We'll keep trying till you get through. Eventually, I always go over and check the line, make sure it's free. So keep calling. Just keep calling. Our rate teams just getting the scoreboard. It was Corbin 42, Lincoln County 21. It was Pikeville 49, Phelps nothing. Southwestern 56, South Laurel nothing. Johnson Central 43, Hardin County 6. Pulaski County 27, Bell County 24. It was Belfry 42, Lawrence County 13, and North Laurel 14, Whitley County 8. And our radio coverage teams, Hazard 14, Sayer nothing. Perry Central 34, Clay County 8, and Morgan County 28, Leslie County 21. All right, here we go. Week Number 9 picks, and here we go. 6-3 Danville at 8-0 LCA. Now this is going to be a better competition than what you think for LCA. Not too many of the games they've had this year has been that way, but this is going to be a little bit tougher game for them. But I have to take LCA pretty big at home. I think they're going to ramble second half. They'll bust this open and win big. LCA 45, Danville 14. Covington Catholic 5-3 at 5-3 Carter. Excuse me. I think it's going to be a close game. I think Carter can keep this really close at home. But the big picture here is you got to take care of the football. Covington Catholic's been doing a really good job of that lately. Carter has not. Carter's been putting it on the ground, and then when you put it on the ground, that's going to get you in a lot of trouble. I got to take the road team in this one. Covington Catholic 26, Carter 14. Highlands 4-5 at 6-2 Cooper. You look at the 4-5 record of Highlands, that's a much better record considering they've lost 4 ball games but less than 10 points. Last week they lost by 1.87. Highlands has had their good times, they've had their bad, but they're just one big play away from making a big time run. I think they're going to bounce back with a big road win this week. I like Cooper a lot, but I'm going to take the upset. Highlands 21, Cooper 12. Russell 5-3 at 6-3 East Carter. Big game for seeding purposes because I think if East Carter wins this game, they'll get the number 2 seed, and that will be big going down the stretch run. Russell's been playing pretty good football lately. They've won 2 of their last 3. They've won one of those on the road, and I think they win this one too. Russell 34, East Carter 20. Scott Kelly 5-3 at Ballard 5-3. Stepping out of Class 5A football to play the Bruins. This is a big game for both these teams. For Ballard, it's going to be a good measuring stick to where they're at. For Scott County, it's even bigger. You got to travel to Ballard. Now, last year they beat Ballard at home. This is a road game. Scott County's been playing pretty good, but I'm going with the upset. Ballard at home. Ballard 23, Scott County 20. Franklin County 5-3 against Central 6-3. Now, these two teams have really come together in the past 3 to 4 weeks. Central really started to get go after they played Belfry. When they beat Belfry at home, they renamed their field. They just took off. Franklin County really woke up after that last home loss they had. This is a big game for both teams, and I think it's going to come down to offense. A shootout, but I'm going with the home team. Central 39, Franklin County 31. West Jessamine 4-3 at 6-2 Collins. Collins has just set a bad luck or string luck here lately, running into some pretty decent teams. Now, this should be a chance to get a victory at home. And I think they will. I think they'll bounce back. I think they win big. Collins 34, West Jessamine 12. Woodford County 8-0 and East Jessamine 1-7. Good chance to finish out the district schedule with the championship right here. Got to win these road games, and Woodford County's been good winning anywhere this year. We've been averaging about 50 points a game in the last 5 games. Well, they get another 50 spot in this one. Woodford County 54, East Jessamine 14. Pole Arms Dunbar 4-4 at 2-7 Lafayette. Last game for Lafayette, and Dunbar has 2 more. Well, this one and 1 more. Big game for Lafayette. You want to finish on a good note. I don't know their playoff status because I think they're the district of 4 teams, so I think they're in. But you want to finish on a good note. They've been up and down the last 2-3 months, but I got to go with Dunbar big. Dunbar 34, Lafayette 6. Here's the biggest game in Lexington and one of the bigger games in the state. 7-1 Bryan Station at 7-1 Madison Central. This is for the district. This is for the number 1 seed. These two are probably going to play each other again in 2 weeks. So it's going to be for a home playoff game number 1. This is going to be a slobber knocker of a game. I think it's going to go to overtime. I'm taking the home team. Madison Central 28. Bryan Station 23 in overtime. 8-0 Frederick Douglass set 4-4 Montgomery County. Montgomery County played pretty good this year. They've had their moments, but when it comes to Frederick Douglass, a moment's about all you got because when you got your head turned, they're taking the ball down the other way of the field. Big win for the Broncos. Frederick Douglass 54, Montgomery County 6. 3-6 George Rogers Clark, and 6-2 Oldham County. Oldham County's lost 3 of their last 4. Time to get back on the scoreboard. Or, I'm sorry, lost 2 of their last 3. 2 in a row. I think it's going to be a shootout. I think it's going to be a high-scoring game. But I think Oldham County wins. Oldham County 43, George Rogers Clark 21. Henry Clay 0-8 at 2-6 Tates Creek. Tates Creek got a big win last week on the road, just destroying Lafayette, or Henry Clay, Lafayette. They got to bounce back, though. Henry Clay's not been scoring a lot of points. They don't score a lot in this one. Low-scoring game. I think Henry Clay's going to hang in there and give them a fight. But Tates Creek wins in the end. Tates Creek 21, Henry Clay 12. All right, our mountain games. Here we go. 5-2 Twin Springs against Owen. So that's going to be a forfeit due to the fact that Jenkins will not be finishing the season. The only reason I've got it on there is because this will let people know I'm sorry that happened. I was hoping they would be able to finish. Not had a chance to talk with Winston, but I will during basketball season. Hopefully they'll be back next year and try it again. Keep trying and keep trying. That's all you can do, Jenkins, and keep trying. All right, Washington County 3-6 against 1-8 Somerset. Big game for Somerset because you don't want to go play LCA again. You'd rather play Danville than play LCA. Now, both teams have beat you pretty good, but I think you can second game with Danville, you might play a little bit better. This is going to be a high-scoring game, but I'm taking the home team. Somerset gets their second win of the year. Somerset 23, Washington County 16. Powell County 1-8 at 5-3 Mason County. Mason County's won 2 of their last 3. Been playing pretty good. This is a big game, though. This is for the number 1 seed, I believe, for Mason. They win, they get it. They lose, then Pendleton gets it. This is a big game for both teams, but I got to go with the home team in this one. Mason 34, Powell County 14. Rockcastle County 5-3 at 3-6 Garrett. Rockcastle wins. They sew up the number 2 seed. Bell's got the 1. I think there's right now Estel's got the 3, and I think Garrett's got the 4. I'm pretty sure about that. But this is a big game for Rockcastle County. Got to win because you don't want to slip. I think they do win big. Rockcastle 28, Garrett County 12. Converta at home 4-5 against 1-8 or 1-6 Jackson County. Jackson County chose not to play district play, so they have 2 games left of the season. They would love to finish on a big note because going into next year, they think they might be pretty good, and they may return to district play in 2 years in 2023. But going on the road to Converta is going to be a challenge. Converta 34, Jackson County 12. 0-9 Fairview at 2-6 or 6-2 Betsy Lane. This is a huge game for the Bobcats. They're going to win. I'm picking the Bobcats big, but right now they're probably going to play Paintsville again in 2 weeks. So you want to finish on a good note, get that record up there. Betsy Lane wins big at home. Betsy Lane 43, Fairview 6. West Carter 6-2 at East Ridge 2-6. East Ridge started off pretty good. Played real well early, but then they just fell apart. They got the district play, really got picked on. Their quarterback has been up and down. He's been hurt a little bit, but he's been playing really hard. First-year head coach, got a sophomore quarterback. I think next year they're even going to be better. East Ridge will learn from these games, but I'll take the home team. West Carter 54, East Ridge 12. Shelby Valley 4-4 at home against Bath County 5-4. Now, Bath County can get in with a win. But if not, then I think there's a tiebreaker, and I think Peaburg wins that tiebreaker, even though they lost to Bath County. This is a big game for both teams, but I think Shelby Valley's been better at home than they have been on the road. I think they win it pretty big. Shelby Valley 54, Bath County 7. Sayre 6-2 at Phelps 2-6. Well, this is a long trip for Sayre. I'm so sorry for them. They got to travel almost 4+ hours to go play Phelps, depending which way they go. Now, they may, well, it's still a long trip no matter what. Big game for both teams, but they've got to go with the Spartans and get back on the winning ways. Sayre 45, Phelps 8. 4-4 Knox Central against 3-6 Lincoln County. Now, these two teams are going to play each other again, but the only thing will be different in this game is where location. If Knox Central wins Friday night, they will host Lincoln again. If Lincoln wins, then Knox Central will go to Lincoln. This is going to be a big game for the Panthers. They've lost 2 of their last 3 home games. It's like a Panther team, but I think they bounced back in this one. Knox Central 32, Lincoln County 20. 7-1 Raceland at 4-4 Paintsville. As I look at this game and I study it a bit, I say, well, guys, I don't know. Where is Paintsville right now? Are they in the same breath with a Raceland? Well, we're going to find out. Now, these two always play a great game regardless of record and regardless of the score. But I tell you what, I almost went with Raceland. I almost went with Paintsville in this game. But then I realized they may play again. I think the adjustments we made did. Raceland 45, Paintsville 17. But I do think that if they meet again, it'll be a much different football game. Let's see. Floyd Central 0-7 against 5-1, 6-1 Lawrence County. Lawrence County learned a lot last week when they played Belfry. They can use it in 2 weeks when they go back to the CAM to play Belfry again. But they better not be caught looking. They better get over last week and go ahead and blow them out early. I think they get that job done. Lawrence County 45, Floyd Central 6. 1-7 Whitley County at 1-8 South Laurel. Winner gets to the playoffs. Simple as that. Simple as that. The winner is in. If you're Coach Jed Irwin, it would be no more better to beat your former team and get in the playoffs. And this is going to be a really close game. I think this is going to be a hard-fought game. But I'm picking the Cardinals with the upset. South Laurel 23, Whitley County 20. Harlan 3-5 against 6-2 Pineville. Pineville put on a show last week against Williamsburg. And I think a lot of people thought Williamsburg would beat them pretty bad. But Pineville showed they're a true team. And Pineville wants another game with Williamsburg. But you got to take care of business in front of you. They've been doing a pretty decent job with it. They'll do it again. Pineville 45, Harlan 14. Belfry 3-5 at Pike Central 3-6. Don't expect a lot of points in this game. Early, I think you will, but I think the defense will come in. All Belfry in this one. Belfry 54, Pike Central 21. Martin County 6-4 at home against Peaburg 4-5. Simple. Martin County wins. They sew up the number 2 seed. There's a way that Martin County could lose and go on the road. There's even a way that Martin County can lose and be out of the playoffs. But I think they take care of business at home. This is their 3rd straight home game. They roll at this one. Martin County 45, Prestonsburg 14. 4-4 Clay County at 5-2 McGoffin County. This is going to be a high-scoring game, much like the Pike Central game last week. But too much for McGoffin County. McGoffin County's playing at a totally different level than anybody else right now. McGoffin County 46, Clay County 28. All right, our ranked teams. 4-4 Wayne County at 8-0 Corbin. In the past, this has been a pretty decent football game. Not going to be this way. Not this time. This is going to be all Corbin. The Red Hounds will be able to run, throw. They'll be able to do what they want. Big win for the Red Hounds at home. Corbin 55, Wayne County 6. Southwestern 5-1. I'm going to save that game. I'm going to save these next 2 games. 5-1 Henry Clay at 6-1 North Laurel. Or 6-2 North Laurel, excuse me. That's a big game for North Laurel because the next 2 games are both non-district games. So you would like to better your record. Go in with at least 8 wins. You'll be going with some possibility knowing you'll play Pulaski County on the road. This is a big game I think, to take the Jags at home. North Laurel 34, Henry County 12. 7-0 Middlesboro at 1-5 Knox County Central. Now, this is going to be a shootout. I think it's going to be a high-scoring game. But I think it's going to be all Middlesboro. I think Middlesboro was big, but I think Knox County scores a lot of points. I'm going to say Middlesboro 54, Knox County 33. 0-9 Lynn Camp at 6-2 Williamsburg. Big game for the Yellow Jackets. Can't have a letdown here. Got to wrap up the number 1 seed, knowing if you can get by business, you'll get Pineville in a couple of weeks. Pineville wants another shot. They felt like they let it slip away the other night. Big game here. All Williamsburg 54, Lynn Camp 6. All right, Bell County 5-1, Estill County 5-2. Big game for the Engineers at home. Now, there's a lot of different scenarios here that can happen. But if Bell wins, there's no scenarios. It would be Bell 1, Rock 2, Estill 3. I think Garrett gets in 4, and that would be everybody. It's the big game for the Bobcats. I think they bounced back after a tough loss last week on the road. Oh, Bell County. Bell County 28, Estill County 14. All right. I saved these other two games because they were ranked teams in big-time games. 6-2 Johnson Central against 7-1 Letcher County Central Cougars. This is at Letcher Central, and this is the game that Letcher Central's been waiting for. The opportunity to play the Golden Eagles on their home field. This is a big game for home field advantage and for the top. Both these know they're going to host a playoff game, but what seed will they have? Letcher Central can control tempo. If they can control this tempo, they may have a way of shocking the Golden Eagles. I think Johnson Central struggles a little bit early. And I think Letcher keeps it close. But Johnson Central wins it in the end. Johnson Central 46. Letcher Central 20. And Southwestern 7-1. That's 7-1 Pulaski County. Simple as this. This is a late kick, an 8:30 kick. It's going to be, along with most teams are going to be finished. Those still going to be maybe starting or still playing. We heard from Coach Hines saying this is the game of the year. They know these two are probably going to play. They're no doubt going to probably play each other again in a couple of weeks. It's a big game for both teams. I have to take the visitors, though. I think Southwestern's going to find a way to win this game. In overtime, Southwestern 32, Pulaski County 26. All right, 3 more games, and then we'll get to our rankings of the mountains. 2-6, Leslie County. At 2-7, Breathitt County. Breathitt County is bringing back the state champions for a night of recognition. It's a big game for both teams for Psyche, because right now their playoffs are set. Leslie County's going to Middlesboro. Breathitt County's going to host Morgan County. I think this is going to be a game for a little while. I think Leslie County can hang on for a little while, but too much Breathitt County in the end. Breathitt County 54, Leslie County 12. Perry Central 5-3 at 2-6 Harlan County. This game is simple. Prairie Central wins or in. I think they're in anyway, regardless if they lost, because you get a 3-way tie. I think Prairie Central's wins over Paintsville and a couple of Breathitt and a couple others will really help them. But you don't want to lose. You want to win and get yourself in there and have no doubt. And Prairie Central left me no doubt last week that they are ready for a playoff run. I'm taking the Commodores. Prairie Central 34, Harlan County 14. And the big one, 7-2 Pikeville at 6-3 Hazard. They're going to recognize the state champions from 2014. We've got a lot going on that night. Firemen and policemen are going to be recognized. Big crowd. It's the WYMTV game of the week. I talked with Coach Howard a couple days ago. He's excited. This is a big game for both teams. This is a monster game for both. And Pikeville remembers what happened last year in the playoffs. If you don't keep your eye on the prize, it'll get taken away from you and you'll be sitting at the house. Big game, but I have to go with Pikeville. Pikeville 45, Hazard 14. All right. So those are my picks this week. Week 10 next week will be all non-district games. So we got some great matchups too. I already going to look at next week. It's going to be solid as a rock. Regional rankings for this week. Here we go. Class A. At number 9, Link Camp. 8, Phelps. 7, Betsy Lane. 6, Pineville. 5, Harlan. 4, Paintsville. Number 3, Williamsburg. 2, Hazard. And number 1, the Pikeville Panthers. 2A. Knox County Central, number 10. Number 9, Eastridge. Somerset at number 8. Prestonsburg 7. Martin County 6. Morgan County 5. Leslie County 4. That's not right. It should be Morgan County 4. Leslie County 5. Martin County, that's right. Shelby Valley 3. Breathitt County 2. And Middlesboro number 1. 3A. Floyd Central 10, McCreary Central 9, Pike Central 8, Powell County 7, Lawrence County 6, Bell County 5, McGoffin County 4, Rockcastle County 3, 2. The Rockets at number 1, Belfry. 4A, it's Hardin County 8, Clay County 4 or 7, Wayne County 6, Prairie Central 5, Letcher Central 3, Johnson Central 2, and number 1 is Corbin. 5A, it's Whitley County 5, South Laurel 4, North Laurel 3, Pulaski County 2, and Southwestern number 1. All right, top 10s this week. I'll go with mine first because I went with theirs last week. My top 10 this week. I have got one new team in, that's Belfry. Everybody else, we moved them around a little bit. Number 10, North Laurel. Number 9, Belfry. Number 8, Bell County. Number 7, Pulaski County. 6 is Letcher Central. 5 is Middlesboro. 4, Pikeville. Number 3, Johnson Central. 2, Southwestern. Number 1, the Red Hounds of Corbin. Now, I'm thinking that Monday night will be the last Mountain top 10, new top 10 before they hit the playoffs. Here is their top 10 this week. They got one new team in, and that is Williamsburg. They come in at number 10. Number 9, North Laurel. 8, Middlesboro. 7, Bell County. They actually moved up 3 spots after that. Impressive. I mean, nothing's impressive but losing, but to Pulaski County, they showed a lot of guts. Letcher Central 6, 5, Pulaski County 4, Johnson Central 3, Pikeville 2, Southwestern, and number 1, the Red Hounds of Corbin. All right, let's talk a few basketball, and I'll get you guys out of here. The teams for the WYMTV Mountain Basketball Classic have been announced. Here are those teams. The girls, you're going to see Belfry, the Lady Pirates, the Bell County Lady Cats, the North County Central Lady Patriots, the Leslie County Lady Eagles, the North Laurel Lady Jaguars, and the Shelby Valley Lady Wildcats. The boys team, you got number 1, the Breath County Bobcats, 2, Harlan, the Green Dragons, 3, Johnson Central, the Golden Eagles, Knox County Central, the Patriots, Knox, KLX, the Panthers, the defending champions, Paintsville, the Tigers, Perry Central, the Commodores, and Shelby Valley, the Wildcats. Okay? And I got a couple of scrimmages I want to talk about. I want to thank Coach Derek Newsom for getting me this information. I'm actually going to try to get a hold of him and see if we can't get him on the show maybe Sunday night. Let him go in detail about this. I'm excited. We're going to see if we can't do that. But he left me some information. They're going to scrimmage on the 20th at a panorama at Johnson Central. Try to get some more information on that maybe this week. They're going to have their own panorama, though, on the 24th at Betsy Lane. 7 games, 6 boys, 1 girls. Here's the game. And the first game is going to be Shelby Valley versus Letcher Central. Second game will be Johnson Central versus Cordia. Number 3, Eastridge versus Breathitt County. 4 game will be Pikeville versus Knox Central. So here's a change. The game 5, Belfry will now be playing Harlan. It was supposed to have been Ashland, but they had to drop out. 6, Betsy Lane plays Perry Central. And there'll be a girls' game in Game 7 to be announced. I don't know who they're playing, but they will scrimmage too. Leslie County Lady Eagles will be scrimmaging on the 19th at Pineville and on the 24th at Floyd Central. And Coach Noble also told us a couple weeks ago they'll be scrimmaging Pulaski County on that Monday, before the last week of November, before they hit regular season play the first week of December. So that should be interesting as well. Like I said, maybe I'll try to get Coach Newsom on here to talk about that a little bit on Sunday night. Speaking of Sunday night, I want you to join me for the CJ Harris Show, 8 o'clock, episode number 12. We want your phone calls. We want your comments. We want to hear from you all. My co-host, got a dandy one, Joel Bashir. Can't wait. Joel's going to be my co-host. Got a lot to talk with him about. He'll be with me. Got some great guests, and we'll have a great time. Be back with you next Wednesday night, October 27th, week number 10, the last week of the regular season. We'll go over the final rankings, picks, and everything for the regular season before we hit the playoffs the next week, and it should be a lot of fun. Also, to remind everybody, go to my Facebook page if you haven't been over there in a while, and check me out. Go over and like my page Like my page. Give me some likes. A lot of people's been over. Leave me a message. You know, just whatever. I'd like to see you guys that were looking at my page. Also, I want you guys to go to my YouTube channel. I want you to go subscribe to my channel. I'm trying to get 1,000 subscribers so I can do a little more live stuff, some little stuff. So that'd be awesome. Also, there might be a way to make some money over there. Please help me out if you can. Again, any boys or girls coaches out there, if you know a panorama or scrimmage, you need to send me a mail messenger, and I will announce it on the show when your scrimmage or panorama is. So that should be a dandy one. Again, I want to remind everybody, I want to congratulate the Leslie County Lady Eagles. When I was doing the AP picks, they had won the let me go ahead and see if I can get in here. They won the girls 54th district volleyball championship. 2021 district volleyball champions. And the most impressive thing about this is, I guess, is that last year they did not get to participate in the district or region because they had COVID. And for them to come back and do this, that's unbelievable. So we'll talk more about that on the show Sunday night with Joel. That'll be a great conversation to have with him. I want to congratulate the Leslie County Lady Eagles, though. Nice win tonight and going on the region. I think that Letcher Central, I believe. He'll draw for that probably tomorrow or Friday. I did leave a message with Manus he said depending on the draw and everything, he might be on the show with me on Sunday night. So we'll have to wait and see. Again, congratulations to the Leslie County volleyball team. Coach Wilson, Bree, and them doing a fantastic, Lisa and Bree, what a job they've done, and what a job for them girls. And congratulations again to the Leslie County volleyball team on their district championship tonight. All right, I want to remind everybody, come back with me, be with me Sunday night. Joel Bashir will be with me 8 o'clock. We'll have us a good old time. Everybody, we'll see you later down the road. Good night, everybody. God bless.